What's cooking, ladies and gentlemen? Now, I just recorded a video explaining about the 1908 masterpiece, The Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ. Now, I was at the forest for that. Now I'm at home. Now, I promised you guys in that video that I would read a chapter from this amazing book, which y'all should all get. Okay, and by the way, this is kind of like, it's channeled from the Akashic Records in 1908 by Levi Dowling in America. And basically what it does is gives the keys to the kingdom, and also gives, meaning how to actually understand Jesus's allegories and metaphors that he gives in the New Testament. And it also gives like his backstory, the missing years. So it's very unique and profound in several ways. And even if you don't care about all that, it's just a very profound spiritual read nonetheless. All right, so I'm going to read a chapter. This is chapter 91. And the main concept I wanted to deliver to you guys today was about the sons of God thing and how anyone can be one. It's not just Jesus, right? He was the important one who had the Christ light. Like, he attained it through his spiritual path. But like, it's not like he's the only one who's important, right? Anyway, bottom line. So this is something for all of us. It's about sovereignty. It's about empowerment for everyone, right? Okay. I'm going to read this for you. Now, chapter 91. This is, I'm going to skip ahead a bit. This is when he goes to the magical fountain at Bethesda, where the crippled people, they all just kind of wait for this magical angel to come and randomly select somebody to be healed. This is kind of like the lore surrounding this place. And Jesus goes there and he actually heals somebody. And we see this in the New Testament. And the guy doesn't know who healed him. He's like, I'm healed, I'm whole, but I don't know who it was. He just left. Okay? So I'm going to start at verse 21. Okay? So Jesus goes to the same temple later where this guy also went to, having been healed. So he encounters him again. And then he says, verse 21, and in the temple, Jesus saw the man and said to him, behold, you are made whole. From henceforth, guard your life aright. Go on your way and sin no more, or something worse may fall on you. And now the man knew who it was who made him whole. He told the story to the priests, and they were much enraged. They said, the law forbids a man to heal upon the Sabbath day. But Jesus said, my Father works on Sabbath days, and may not I? He sends his rain, his sunshine, and his dew. He makes his grass to grow, his flowers to bloom. He speeds the harvests just the same on Sabbath days as on the other days. If it is lawful for the grass to grow and flowers to bloom on Sabbath days, it surely is not wrong to succor stricken men. And that word succor or succor, this means to lend aid. It's like an archaic word. Figured I'd explain that real quick for y'all. Surely it's not wrong to help stricken men. Verse 28, and then the priests were angered more and more because he claimed to be a son of God. A leading priest, Abihu, said, this fellow is a menace to our nation and our laws. He makes himself to be a son of God. It is not meet that he should live. But Jesus said, Abihu, sir, you are a learned man. You surely know the law of life. Pray tell, who were the sons of God we read about in Genesis, who took to wife the daughters of the sons of men? Our father Adam, who was he? From whence came he? Had he a father, or did he fall from heaven as a star? We read that Moses said, he came from God. If Adam came from God, pray, was he offspring? Was he son? We are the children of this Son of God. Then tell me, learned priest, who are we if not the sons of God? The priest had urgent business, and he went away. And Jesus said, all men are sons of God, and if they live a holy life, they always are at home with God. They see and understand the works of God, and in his sacred name they can perform these works. The lightnings and the storms are messengers of God, as well as are the sunshine, rain, and dew. The virtues of the heavens are in God's hands, and every loyal son may use these virtues and these powers. Man is the delegate of God to do his will on earth, and man can heal the sick, control the spirits of the air, and raise the dead. Because I have the power to do these things is nothing strange. All men may gain the power to do these things, but they must conquer all the passions of the lower self, and they can conquer if they will. So man is God on earth, and he who honors God must honor man, for God and man are one, as Father and the child are one. Behold, I say, the hour has come, the dead will hear the voice of man and live, because the Son of Man is Son of God. You men of Israel, hear, you live in death. You are locked up within the tomb. There is no deeper death than ignorance and unbelief. But all will someday hear the voice of God made plain by voice of man and live. You all will know that you are sons of God, and by the sacred word may do the works of God. When you have come to life, that is, have come to realize that you are sons of God, you who have lived the life of right will open up your eyes on fields of life. But you who love the ways of sin will, in this resurrection, stand before a judgment bar and be condemned to pay the debts you owe to men and to yourselves. For whatsoever you have done amiss must be performed again, and yet again until you reach the stature of the perfect man. But in due time, the lowest and the highest will arise to walk in light. Shall I accuse you unto God? No, for your prophet Moses has done that. And if you hear not Moses' words, you will not hearken unto me, for Moses wrote of me. Amen. So that's verse 50. There's 50 verses in that chapter, chapter 91. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that and kind of get a more clear picture of what Jesus' actual theology, the actual philosophy might have been in more complete form. And again, that's just one chapter of about 150, I want to say. That's like halfway through the book during his ministry. So just imagine what else is in here. All right, just wanted to share that quickly with you guys. Maybe I'll read another one if this is back by popular demand. Let me know. Take care, like and subscribe. See you later. Peace out.